you're saying the right words but still sound off when speaking English? Today I'm going to share a powerful secret that could save you hours of frustration. And it all comes down to how you say these small words. Are you intrigued? Let's dive in. Hi, I'm Katerina, your HSP English teacher, and I help sensitive and neurodivergent learners feel calm and confident in English. Today, let's talk about two types of words, content words and function words, and why they matter for your pronunciation. Ooh. So, content words are the meaning part of the sentence. So, for example, nouns, main verbs, adjectives, and adverbs. And function words are the grammar glue of the sentence. So, for example, prepositions, articles, pronouns, and auxiliaries. So, for example, if we have a sentence, let's say, I will go to the store at 5, then content words are go, store, 5. And function words are I, will, to, at. So, I'm going to pronounce this sentence differently following the rules I'm going to talk about today. So please try to figure out the difference between the two types of the pronunciation. So first one is I will go to the store at 5. So in this sentence, I just read all words stressed evenly. So now I'm going to follow the rule. So, I will go to the store at 5. I will go to the store at 5. What's the difference? Did you notice that I stressed content words, not function words? So, the rule here is stressing the content words. And when you do that, you can actually sound natural like a native speaker. So the rule I'm going to present to you today is that when you stress content words, it will make your pronunciation much better and much more natural. So let's use one sentence and practice a lot of rules. So I have already introduced you one rule, but also there are many rules and many exceptions. So let's talk about them. So we have one sentence which goes, he can do it. He can do it. So what's the content word? Let's check that. So from what we've learned, the content word here is do. Yes, it is do. And it's the main verb. So usually in natural speech, we say, so according to the rule I already told you before, we would say, he can do it. He can do it. So we stress do and reduce he, can, and it because they are function words. But here's the question. What happens if we stress other words? That's a juicy question. So let's try changing the stress and see how the meaning changes. So let's stress he. So if we stress he, we would say he can do it. He can do it. So we stress he and also do because, as I said before, it's the content word, so usually it is stressed. So if we say he can do it, so we stress he and do, it gives a nuance to the original sentence. So we are not just saying that he can do it, but also we are saying not someone else, but he can do it. So maybe you can use it in contrast to someone who can't. So he can do it, but this he or she or they can't. So if we stress can? So he can do it. So he can do it. Now we are stressing can and do. So This suggests ability. Maybe someone doubted him and we are saying, yes, he is able to do it. So what if you want to stress it? So he can do it, he can do it. In this case, we are emphasizing what he can do. Maybe it is a big deal, or maybe he can do this thing but not other things. So it already has two meanings. So yes, ambiguity is a real part of any language, not only English, but maybe your own native language too. Not maybe, 100%. And eventually, we all have to learn to feel comfortable with it. So, let's make this video your first step towards this goal. So let's learn how to use stress intentionally. So finally, let me share a gentle tip. So when we change the stress, especially on words that don't usually get stressed, we add an extra layer of meaning and emotion. That's great when it's intentional, but if we do it by accident, it can sometimes confuse the listener. The good news? When you learn to control your stress patterns, you will sound more natural and even more advanced. And if you're preparing for the IELTS speaking test, this really matters. It's not just about sounding perfect, it's about speaking with clear intention. And in fact, stress and intonation are a part of the pronunciation criteria on the IELTS exam. So you learned something new and really educational and useful today.